prior to recording and right after the Cowboy game on Sunday, I would have said, all right, give me the 49ers getting points on the road against Green Bay. You look at Green Bay Packer history, the last time these guys played, the 49ers just ran all over them in the playoffs 2 years ago. And then it's been kind of a trend where the 49ers are just able to run all over the Green Bay Packers. And, then you get some insight and news coming out that Jimmy G may miss this game because he had a sprained shoulder and some other issues going on coming out of the Dallas game. Looks like he has a very high probability of missing this game. And if it's the Trey Lance show, I mean, the point spread jumped from 49ers +3 to 49ers +6 in the span of about, what would you say, Jay, like 6 hours today? We're recording on a Tuesday, January 18th. The point spread jumped that much with the possibility of Jimmy G missing. So with that news, I'm going to go with the Packers winning.
Puma, not to cut you off here, but let's just assume with how soft he was already having issues getting on the field with a torn ligament in his hand. Now he has a shoulder sprain in his throwing shoulder. Dude, I will bet everything I have on Trey Lance rolling out there on a Saturday night. Go continue. Sorry to jump in there.
Well, with that being said, I'm gonna lay the wood with the Packers. Right now, it's the biggest spread on the board. It's at -6, depending on what book you're looking at. We're using the DraftKings sports book here. I'm gonna go with the Packers laying 6. Especially with some of the injuries, like Fred Warner might miss because of I think it was an ankle injury down the stretch. Nick Bosa had a really scary looking injury. I think he only walked away with a concussion, but that's no guarantee he's going to be back. The secondary for the 49ers can be exposed. I think this is going to be a heavy dose of Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers going through the air. And given the history between these two teams, I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers tries to run the score up a little bit. So I'm going to lay the wood. I'm laying the 6 points with the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, Puma, listen, same here, man. When this game ended, like you said, against the Cowboys, and we started looking forward to next week, I had this hunch that I was going to lean towards the 49ers. Just because I think Kyle Shanahan, yes, obviously has issues, and we'll get to him here in a second, but I think he is a smart enough football coach to put together a really good game plan to slow down, Aaron Rodgers. And if you look at some of the numbers, and I don't have them in front of me here, but I was looking at them before the show, essentially Aaron Rodgers plays really, really good in the regular season, but he has a little bit of a drop off in the playoffs. I mean, he'll throw a little bit more picks. He kind of comes a little unglued. He becomes a little unsure of himself. We all saw that against the Buccaneers in his championship game last year where he was very hesitant. But, I had this feeling that the 49ers with Jimmy G would be able to go in there and win. However, the news that came out today with, the fact that there's a good chance he won't play, to me, that's screaming there's no way. I've seen sharpened tissue that's tougher than Jimmy G, and that man will not be out there on the field on Saturday night. I mean, yes, he wins when he's on the field. However, most of the time he's not. So with that being said, Trey Lance, can he go up to Lambeau and beat Aaron Rodgers? I just don't think he can do that. I mean, even if Joey Bosa is healthy and causing havoc on Aaron Rodgers and Warner's there and everything looks good, and let's say the Packers come out with some rust, they take a quarter and a half to get into it, it's just not going to be enough with a rookie quarterback going into Lambeau to beat Aaron Rodgers. I think it's unfair to ask him to do that. So with that being said, given the Packers, if the moon and the sun and the galaxy align and Jimmy G does play on Saturday night, and he's healthy enough to play, then I think there's a good chance the 49ers could pull this game off.